if memory serves me right, Alex, you said this was yes. Back together. Ooh, that's a hot minute. 2 years. 8 years. Ooh, I'm really into. I'm really here for this. I'm really here for this. Now, this. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this should be the first time that I'm listening to this group. Period. Right? Like it all, or have we heard any of either the group or any of the individuals from the group? No. I heard the new song on stage. Okay. Oh. Okay. All right. All right. This is gonna be interesting. I'm with it. All right. If my mouse is. Okay, a couple of early thoughts. I immediately caught that this wasn't from like what I would consider a super older vibe, like that 2015, 2014, 2016 vibe. So this is probably 2019, 7 years ago. We're mid 2026 now, so probably 2019, 2018 at latest. So this, oh, this is 18, 18 or 16. Hold on, let me turn my brightness up. 16. Oh, this was 2016. Oh, interesting. Still aged surprisingly well. I know this is slightly off topic, but I feel like fencing is one of the coolest sports for girls to do. I know that has nothing to do with nothing, but this watching this just actually reminded me of it. Um, dare I say, I prefer watching women's fencing matches over guys. Again, I know that has nothing to do with anything. And a question: Is she? She also acts. She looks like the same person from Hotel Del Luna. I'm not tripping, right? Okay, okay, all right, all right. I had to, because I when I first saw her pop up, I was like, hold on a second. I know this face. Where did she first come up? Golly, was Loki late into this. Am I slow? Oh no, okay, here we go. Like somewhere around here. Yeah, this part was where it really set in for me. Jackson went, of course. Why? I'm not even surprised that Jackson does that. There's some people where it's like, oh yeah, he can also talk to squirrels. You'd be like, I'm not even surprised by that. This was this is just such a very interesting frame for me. I found it so jarring in the moment because it looks like they it looked like they just told her to stand there. Because like everybody else is like low key in some is in more natural positions, right? Like if I play this with no music at all, right? Everybody's like doing their little things, everybody's in motion. She's just there, and then she does like the little head turn. Whoops, no, that's not what I'm trying to do. Oh, here we go. Like it's a little bit horror movie esque, right? Because she just holds the smile the whole time. Random thought, but yeah. That said, we said they're 95 through 2001. Fairs. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. Still the same. For safety reasons. I was getting High School Musical vibes from that portion. And we said this was their debut one. Someone who was 15 and the leader. Would that not make her? No, that wouldn't make her the youngest one. Hold on. No, that would make. Is she the youngest one in the group? Because if this originally dropped in 2016, that means she would have to be 01, right? Interesting. Interesting. Hmm. It really is a small bubble. Or small bubble, that's not what I meant to say. Small world. leave rock climbing to her. I have no business on any wall whatsoever. Danielle said she acts too. Oh no, not her. Okay.
What a man, what a man, what a man, what a man, a good man. What a man, what a man, what a man, what a man, a good man.
Pour the tea, y'all.
지만 아쉬울 것 같은 나 눈도장을 찍어볼까 살짝만 네가 먼저 주위 돌아보지 마 눈이 계속 마주치고 있잖아 전기가 팅통 있는데 괜찮은 거야 말해봐 나 혼자서만 오해한 거야 흔들리는 눈빛 속에 비치는 네맘 이거는 볼까 뭐라고 썼나 You know you got me saying What a man, what a man, what a man, what a man, a good man 그치 What a man, what a man, what a man, what a man, a good man 그래 네가 맞아 What a man, what a man, what a man, what a man, a good man Yes he is What a man, what a man, what a man, what a man, a good man 맘속에 작은 불씨 바람을 부던 날씨 예고도 없이 커져만 가네 난 어떡하면 좋니 좀 더 다가와서 확인해봐 착착 check me out 한눈 팔지 말고 죽겠어 집중해봐 처음부터 넌 좀 특별했지 Feel so good 뭔가 촉이 왔지 넌 어딘가 되게 묘한 느낌 뭔가 달라 뭔가 달라 뭔가 달라 You know you got me singing What a man, what a man, what a man, a good man 그치 What a man, what a man, what a man, what a man, a good man 그래 네가 맞아 What a man, what a man, what a man, what a man, a good man Yes he is What a man, what a man, what a man, what a man, a good man 맞아 너는 good man 하늘에서 떨어지는 행운이 너에게로 올 것까지 무사히 이건 신의 주신 기회야 뭐해 달려와 붙잡지 않고 안 잡으면 풍선처럼 날아갈 거야 기회를 뻥쳐버리면 이불 가야 언제까지 망설일 거야 이제 그만 나는 말야 궁금해 네가 가까이 와봐 끌려지지 않아
How does somebody's ego recover from that? That's low key some pretty bad aura debt. If somebody hits you with no, I'm not talking to you, then motions for everybody to slide. I don't think you recover from that. I see why he put his hand behind his neck. Wait, hold on. The whole time was he just on the home screen? Yo, during the scene he's on the home screen. So that means when he was sitting down, he was on the home screen too. Just an observation. Not crazy. We do not claim him as our representative, by the way. Unfortunately. He was checking the weather. He had one of the small installs. There was some surprising vocals in here. Hold on, let me see if I can. That was a little funny.
너에게로 올 것까지 무사히 이건 신의 자신 기회야 뭐해 달려와 붙잡지 않고 안 잡으면 풍선처럼 날아갈 거야 기회를 뻥 차버리면 이렇게 깎여 언제까지 망설일 거야
I think it was around here.
나는 말야 궁금한 네가 해본 와봐 놀라지지 않아
Was not expecting that at all. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to play it again. The little woo at the end. The choreo was pretty smooth all the way through too, actually. I was digging the all black. And a couple of the transition scenes as well. Hold on, matter of fact, we just had one. They were sneaking him in there. But I'm here for it. He said, what happened? What's this one?
I.O.I.
Very, very, very.
What's your opinion? Finally. Y'all ready?
Yeah, I saw y'all say that. I could, I could not. I can't see twice on this one. This is a very. This is. I feel like this song was a perfect one for them, all the way down to the color palette of the music video, actually, because that was one of the main things that I did want to comment on. The fact that they're. It's not jarring the way that they do it, but like it's very clear that they're going for contrasting colors, like green to yellow. Like even that's a bad screenshot for her. Hold on a second. All right, there we go. Can't do her greasy like that. What's it called? What's it called? But like even the green on the collar to the like deep yellow of the shirt. Like it's not like a soft yellow, kind of like what we have going on with the paneling of this middle wall right here, and then you got beige and beige. I guess those would. No, those aren't yellow. Those are like beige, like a really really light brown. What you call it? Like this, like the green, like the deep green. Like this isn't quite forest green, but just how clear the contrast is between like a lot of these colors. And then the reds and whites are. I just now realized, are they standing on the ceiling here? They're definitely standing on the ceiling right here. Really, really interesting. Okay. I did not even peep that at all. What was the thought? Bro, why is there a hoop here? Hold on. The more I look at this, the crazier it looks. So it's like a gym storage room meets classroom meets classroom ceiling. I mean, you do what you want when you popping, right? Oh, I guess. Did I just not pay attention to the fact that they're never on the floor? Are they ever on the floor? Jimmy. All right, they're in the middle of nowhere here. How did I miss this? Oh, because she's on the ground right here, that's why. Yo, Backrooms is right. I'm kind of lost in the sauce as to how I didn't catch some of these things. But then the reason being that some of these frames are literally, well, not these right here, unfortunately. But a lot of these are them actually on the ground. So that explains. I was about to say, if they were sitting there on the ground the entire time, that would not have made sense. That I did not catch it. I can be a little bit slow sometimes, but I'm not usually that slow.
101명의 연습생.
They have a really they have an interesting vibe to them. Subtitles? No? Oh, I don't. Okay.
이 비가 머리 위로 쏟아지면 흠뻑 젖고 말겠죠.
When is this come out?
마음도
Oh, well, this is a re-upload anyways.
머물러줘요 아직까진 그대 없이 나 혼자 이 비를 맞기엔 아직 어리고 조금 무서워 금방 그칠 거란 걸 뻔히 달면서도 그댈 찾네요 이제 그만 다 끝일까 이 빗물도 내 눈물도 비에 젖어 주위에 떨고 싶진 않아요 정말 언젠가 너무 차디쳤던 빗물이 따뜻한 눈물이 되어 흘러내리겠죠 괜찮아요 금방 지나갈 소나기죠 그냥 스쳐 지나가는 소나기죠 그런 감정이죠 난 정말 그대를
Okay, a couple questions actually. Um, First of all, like back here, all right. Why? What are these tears from? Because these no, these aren't happy tears. These are. I'm seeing a lot of sad tears here. Um, my first question will be. Oh wait, so these are happy. These are supposed to be happy tears. These are the tears of winners. Hold on here. Hey, I'm seeing some of these faces. They just look off. Hmm. Interesting. Okay, so what's the context of this of the song overall then? Because it didn't really feel. I don't know if it was aimed to be uplifting, but the tones taken throughout and the fact that it's literally called Downpour sounds like it's more of a melancholy type of feel. Oh, was not expecting that. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay, time out, time out, time out, time out. Wait, so how long were they together? They trained through harsh training and judgment. They all share one dream, so though they win at rush, we must give all for the people that didn't make it. Okay, fair, 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 fair. How long were they? Like 1 year? Wait, so everything except for the a couple of these down here, like all this is from within that year. This next special song is post breakup. Okay. Wow. Wait, so why'd they break up? Was it like a contract issue? Was it oh. Oh, so they got built out of they came from a survival show. Like that was their wait. So in the survival show, was it just a bunch of girls and they got separated then, or did they come in as a group of friends for the survival show? Like their own thing. Said they belong oh, they all belong to different companies. They all go back to their companies. They all trainees from different labels. Okay, the trainees from different labels. Wait for them to get back a chance to promote the financial backing and training. Oh. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. Hmm. That would be a sharky shark world, especially with it being so old. So were all of them like as young as this group was? Like, was there an age cap on the groups that were involved in the show, or was it kind of just like a get in where you fit in kind of thing? 101. Companies and their trainees for a chance to debut under project groups like Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Earth's Mightiest Heroes is frying me. Zero Base One and Kepler are recent examples of the same thing. Interesting. Huh. I never really considered it that way. Golly. 1 year though is crazy, is it not? Did the were they were they only under contract for a calendar year, or was it like a 3 year deal that got cut short. Excuse me. 5 members now. Rest of due to contract. Golly. Ugh. One of the first groups to come from one of those survival shows. Oh. Okay. All right, I'm understanding it now. Slowly but surely. Give me a second, but I'm getting there. Wow. The vocals on that were beautiful, but it was just so sad. I did not anticipate that being like the actual like context of it. That makes it like tremendously sad to me. Crap, man. Okay, so Alex, so for the rest of these, or well, coming up until like the last 2 or 3, are these is this kind of like a Luna breaks into Chu, Lucemble, like all of that kind of thing? Different member. Okay, all right. Yeah, that was definitely what my next question was gonna be. All right, cool. Preston V, get it.
망설이지 말고 너 지금 바르게 자꾸 눈치 보지 말고 네 맘대로 네가 헛술깃 와우 해지게 말해줄게 네 맘을 세게 더 짙은 들은 너 단 번도 난 상상한 적 없는 너를 만들게 아주 살짝 나쁜 매력적인 lately 그런 네 모습 어때 순진한 주인공은 대체 누구 좋으라고 찔하게 가득히 넘치는 밤방 안에서 감정에 잠이 들까 유난히 반짝이는 것을 보면 모두 말야 가고 싶은데 Listen to me what I'm saying 전부 네 멋대로 get it 네가 원하는 대로 전부 네 멋대로 get it 네 맘속에 불을 켜 누가 봐도 착한 날 달콤하게 속삭여 맞춰 놀래 아무렇지도록 get it 너를 모두 내게 맡겨 또 너의 눈빛이 가까운 듯한 내겐 더 잘 어울리는데 이걸 어쩌니 누가 봐도 난 절대 쉽지 않은 스타일 Damn it, chill like a blonde 좀더 하하하하 뻔한 boys 이겨워 정말 나나나나 네가 sugar love 네가 sugar love 언제나 착한 주인공은 절대로 모를걸 눈앞에서 방울이 터지는 밤 어둠보다 솔직히 빛나는 알 유난히 계속 들리는 게 생긴다면 말야 전부 네 멋대로 get it 네가 원하는 대로 전부 네 멋대로 hit it 네 맘속에 불을 켜 누가 봐도 착한 널 달콤하게 속삭여 맞춰 놀래 아무렇지도록 get it hit it 나를 모두 내게 맡겨 미칠수록 you're so cool 늘 상상했던 만큼 더 멋진 세상의 끝 눈앞에 다가오지 고민하는 거니 네 대답을 기다린 내가 아닌 거 알지 너를 get it 조금 위험하다 내겐 That's right 너무 재밌다는 거 손에 땀을 쥐는 얘긴 그런 얘긴 전부 내가 만들어 전부 네 맘대로 get it 네가 원하는 대로 전부 네 맘대로 get it 네 맘속에 불을 켜 누가 봐도 착한 널 달콤하게 속삭여 맞춰 놀래 아무렇지도록 get it hit it 너를 모두 내게 맡겨 내린 눈을 뗄 수 없이 아름다울 테니 내 맘대로 get it hit it 오늘 밤 네 맘을 노리는 니도 get it 너를 모두 내게 맡겨
Okay, so the vocals on the back half of that definitely surprised me. I had a really slow moment here. Hold on, where was it? It was with the blinds. these right here. I was thoroughly confused as to how they got this effect until we get this angle. And honestly, to if I'm keeping it a buck, we had this angle to start with. I just wasn't using my brain properly. Because I was like, dang, it's almost like these blinds are like actually like causing the light to be split and have this like really cool, like soft red glaze over her, like this hint of red like all over her. And clearly my brain wasn't taking into account the obvious, which is, you know, blinds make light go through not how they would normally go through. So let's not dwell on that. But the vocals here were really, really solid. There was a lot of really smooth transitions as well. Like right there. Let me see. Where was it? The way they broke that down right there got really, really interesting to me. And they immediately pick back up. And at first, that type of part, like, hold on, let me play it one more time. Like that part, especially in the beginning, it took some getting used to. I had to decide whether I liked it or not. And it did grow on me over the course of the song. I can confirm that. So, especially this particular segment, this good span of what, 40, 30-ish seconds was really, really good and brought the song home for me. Me personally. Dang, they had a legendary year. What the That's insane to me.
Like it, don't like it, love it, don't want it, wake it, make it, I'm tough, take it. Like it, don't like it, love it, don't want it, wake it, make it, I'm tough, pick it. sick한 눈빛은 I like it, 눈치 보는 거 I don't like it, oh. 까칠해 보인대, oh I love it, 가식적인 거 I don't want it. 나를 향한 관심들은 이미 밋밋해라, 삐딱한 시선들 I don't like, I don't want. 센스 있는 섬세함을 원해, but 피곤한 yeah 미남은 hate it. 내 모습이 너무 예쁜, 네 스타일 나 so 예쁜, 오직 나 하나밖에 모르는 그런 날 너무 사랑하는 날 I want it. 바람도 딱히 뭐 특별할 것까진 없는데 난 느낌이 중요해, 그리고 필요한 몇 가지 I'm so picky picky picky, I'm so picky picky picky, I'm so picky picky picky, I'm so picky picky picky. Like it, don't like it, love it, don't want it, wicked, make it, I'm so picky. 재밌는 거 like it, yeah yeah yeah. 따분한 건 up, yeah yeah yeah. 다정한 거, 친절한 거, 좋은데 이렇군 저렇군 날 막는 참견 부담스러워. Hashtag pop place, daily selfie make me feel better. But 너무 뻔한 건 I don't like, I don't want. 아찔한 건 좋아, I like it, but 내 사실 무서운 건 hate it. 내 모습이 너무 예쁜, 네 스타일 나 so
This was really solid. This one was, I'll say this one vibe wise and tempo wise was a little bit more my cup of tea from the compared to the previous one because it was nothing really that I had to get acclimated to. Honestly, there was one part that I wanted to jump back to, and I'm not remembering exactly why that was. But since I'm here, after the group ended up like breaking apart and they started doing their own stuff, like how you have this group and so on and so forth, did everybody do something, or was there anybody that like just completely disappeared off the map, or was it kind of like, okay, everybody has a little bit of sauce to them. They got a little bit of a bag to them now. Let's all do what we kind of want to do off to the side here. Half BK. Oh, really? Well, yeah, you did say there was what? It was 4 of them that we said have acting stuff. Well, I guess that's good. That is good to hear. I kind of would have felt bad if y'all were like, yeah, there's 2 people. Yeah, they just, as soon as the contract was over, they just disappeared off the map. That would have made me feel a little sad. Because you always got to ask yourself, did they really want to do that? Or was there just not attractive opportunities on the table for them at the time? And it could be even sometimes a mixture of the both, I suppose. Technically 6? Oh, so more than half. Okay. Hey. And I will admit, when I first got caught off guard. Hold on, let me see. When they were saying picky, I thought they were saying freaky. So I had to check the title of the song, at which point I realized I was promptly incorrect with my perceived hearing, and that I just needed to clean my ears out. Because at first I was a wee bit beside myself, a little bit confused by what we had going on. Glad I was wrong. You know, that's always a pleasant surprise in this, you know, when we're talking about this context. But all in all, a very well curated, not just song, but music video as well. Because I'm freaky? Perhaps. Maybe I was looking for camaraderie. Who's to say?
자꾸 신경 쓰이게 어색해는 모든 행동 하나하나가 그슬에 건넨 인사도 입가에 걸린 미소도 모두 Oh no, oh what should I do? 있어 무심하게 한 말을 지나가는 척 같지는 하지만 사실은 싫은 말야 티격태격 나 어떡해 Baby I don't really know what to do How can I breathe 난 숨쉬는 법을 잊은 듯 Holding my breath 숨이 막힌 난 모두 out of my control I'm natural 너 really unnatural way 네 앞에만 서면 좀 비교도 돼 but my mind 안 들어 내 모습 원래 말투 이런 듯 I know really unnatural way yeah 그래 너는 나답지 못하게 해 배추할래 기대와 불안해가 더 날 적당히 미치게 You got me like oh 냉정함을 유지해 때로 뻗안 되잖아 자연스런 태도 멍청한 걸 dripping 걸 뭘 더 No way 있어 무심하게 한 말을 지나가는 척 같지는 하지만 사실은 싫은 말야 티격태격 나 어떡해 Baby I don't really know what to do How can I breathe 난 숨쉬는 법을 잊은 듯 Holding my breath 숨이 막힌 난 모두 out of my control I'm unnatural 너 really unnatural way 네 앞에만 서면
I appreciated the vibe they were going for here. I like the fits all throughout. Um, I will say there was a couple parts where the vocals not just surprised me, but also kind of caught me. I shivered a little bit, which is which I would say is a little bit unusual, but it almost never happens. So um, there's no better word for that. Um, some stuff is kind of predictable. Some stuff is sometimes you listen to songs and you get caught off guard, but this time it was just like different. I can't really explain why I shivered. It obviously wasn't like a oh, I need to take my headphones off. This is terrible. That was not what it was. It was definitely I enjoyed it, but shivering is it's not a first. It's happened probably like two or three other times when I've been listening to a song on here, but very rarely. Oh yeah, point it happened right here too.
Hey, come on. Now 1, 2, 3, go. How can I get that?
I like that countdown. That countdown was low key tough. How long? Okay, so question for this one: was this actually from? Oh, was this actually from 5 years ago, or does this happen to be a re-upload as well? Because I will put this at either late 2020 or early 2021. COVID bangers fried me. Well, it did work. Golly. It's kind of crazy to think the progression of music. Oh, it was 2021? Bet. Soloist? Yeah. Yeah. And she was this was our leader before, right? Okay.
I'm your future lover. 착한 밤 너의 ruler. 영화 속 달콤한 promise. 믿지 않아, let's be honest. Yeah. Turning 감성 when it feels so right. 닿지 않아도 이미 느끼잖아.
real quick. I'm getting vibes. I know this is a little bit behind my time. This predates me, but Gem and the Holograms. If anybody ever watched that show or loosely has any remembrance of it, the way the fit is and the hair is, low key is giving me that vibe. I didn't want to date myself too much. You know how it gets, Alex. But those were the vibes I was definitely getting. At first, I didn't know how to react right here. Was it right here? I can admit, though, that it did grow on me progressively. Okay? All right. So it wasn't a miss on me. I was still able to appreciate it, even though I don't frequent this style right here too much. Does this constitute house music? Well, probably not the entire song, I guess, but like this dance break portion. Dance. Oh. Oh, hold on one second. I found him so funny. I think it was the fact that he was bald with glasses and I saw his belly button. All right, that's a really weird thing or a weird list of things. Hold up, do you have a fade? I changed my mind. All right, I thought he was funny because he was bald with Harry Potter glasses and his belly button was out. But this is abominable. All right, this is something I actually don't like. Like no fade with the Peaky Blinders type cut. Yeah, we might have to lock him in. We might have to. Yeah, like you're just devious down here. All right, holy jawline. This is a bad angle for some of these guys. Right, but he's getting the job done. But this, I can't excuse this. All right, he had weak corners. Right, I see a little bit of fading here. I see a little bit of fading here. So he decided to cut it all off. I can get with that. I can understand that. But when you can grow hair on top of your head and you decide to go no fade on the sides, your body cam, if you were a state trooper, I would assume your body cam has been off since you bought it. Honestly, you might not even have the body cam on. You might have the cardboard box and just lie.
One stop, got me now. That's how quick you make me fall.
She's eating this look up though.
How many lovers do I go through to find you? How many heartbreaks I take just to get to you? How many lovers do I go through to find you?
Let me know.
How many? Fast forward.
How many lovers does she go through just to find me? I don't know. I'm intrigued. I would love for her to tell me. What is this from? 2 years ago? Like this vibe right here, definitely giving Gem. What is this? Is this supposed to be a movie theater? I didn't pay attention to this. I couldn't tell if this was like a bullying scene or something where they walk past her, and then you had Lord Farquaad standing in the cut right here. I couldn't tell. Yeah, we can't sit on her for too long. I do enjoy what she did with her hair, though. Really, really, really good look. Phenomenal look on her, I might add. I said, dude, so chopped. He has no right to bully. You'd be surprised. Bullies come in all shapes and sizes.
I'm ready to get this, ready to get this, ready to get this stage. 그 누구든 test me, 얼마든 chase me. 두려울 건 없지. Got this perfected, so high I won't won't forget this. I'm ready to get this, ready to get this, ready to get this stage. 소란스러운 밤을 지나 저 빛을 향할까? 움츠렸던 시간만큼 날개를 펼쳐가. Never stop, I love this feeling. 더 높이 날아 난. I'm ready to get this, ready to get this, ready to get this stage. I'm ready to get this, ready to get this, ready to get this stage. 그 누구든 test me, 얼마든 chase me, 두려울 건 없지. Got this perfected, so high I won't forget this. I'm ready to get this, ready to get this, ready to get this stage. I'm ready to get this, ready to get this, ready to get this stage. Go down my body, everybody, see me another dance. Got this perfected, so high I won't forget this. I'm ready to get this, ready to get this, ready to get this stage. 아찔한 rhythm 속은 babe my new playground 얼마든지 날 좀 밟아봐봐 I'm never burning out I'm never gonna be hidden no more watch me be loud Cause I'm ready to get this ready to get this ready to get this now 거부할 수 없는 빛에 난 홀려들어봐 나만 정신 꽉 붙잡아 난 멈추지 않아 Never stop I love this feeling that's what I'm living for I'm ready to get this ready to get this ready to get this stage I'm ready to get this ready to get this ready to get this stage go down my body everybody see me another dance got this perfected so high I won't forget this I'm ready to get this ready to get this ready to get this stage lights all around feels like I'm dreaming stay right by my side 어두웠던 시간만큼 let's define our life I'm ready to get this, ready to get this, ready to get this stage. Go down my body, everybody, see me another dance. Got this perfected, so high I won't forget this. I'm ready to get this, ready to get this, ready to get this stage. I'm ready to get this, ready to get this, ready to get this stage. Go down my body, everybody, see me another dance. I'm ready to get this, ready to get this, ready to get this stage. I'm ready to get this, ready to get this, ready to get this stage.
I know this was extremely recently. If the last one was 2 years ago, oh, this is also from 2 years ago. Okay, well, no, this is literally it. Honestly, we don't need a music video. This is a music video. Just watching her dancer perform with their dances is better than a music video with a story, expensive effects, etc. I'm inclined to agree because the choreography on this one was absolutely beautiful. Everybody was it was a well-oiled machine from start to finish. Obviously the song itself is really good. And her voice really carries really nicely, but just like the poise and aggression with these movements.
Watch me be loud, cause I'm ready to get this, ready to get this, ready to get this now. 거부할 수 없는 빛에 난 홀려들어봐. 나만 정신 꽉 붙잡아 난 멈추지 않아.
It felt like this type of like performance was personal, and I really appreciated that.
Feels like I'm dreaming, stay right by my side. 어두웠던 시간만큼 let's define our life. I'm ready to get this, ready to get this, ready to get this stage. Go down my body, everybody, see me another
Johnny said contact scissors are come back alongside Eenie Meenie after switching companies, so it was a lot of ways was a statement piece after her previous company sucked balls. Didn't even let her keep her original. So what? What was the logic behind not letting her do that? Did they give that? I hold on that I don't. No, they more than sucked balls. That I'm not gonna lie. Some companies are interesting to me because you would think that the companies themselves were that much bigger and more like important than the artists themselves. When in all actuality, a company is only as good as the pieces that make it up, whether it be your writers, whether it be your choreographers, whether it be your animators. No, everybody plays their role. But the fact that the overarching project is just like, you're gonna do it our way, or you're not gonna do anything, just baffles me whenever it happens because it shouldn't be that way. She's the same company as Long Shot now. Oh, okay. Oh, I hope that. I didn't even see how many views this have. How many views does this have? 14 million. Okay. With any luck, we can anticipate more amazing things on her end. That's stupid to me. That's so what? What do you gain by being a dickhead like that? That doesn't make sense. Like how? Like you really that's some super villain stuff. You just want to be petty. That's like when people say if you could do one really inconvenient thing that wouldn't be too crazy to be up in everybody's face, and the person's like, "Oh, I would take the person I hate and every battery and every remote that they have in their house, I would flip one of them the opposite way. That way they would never know, but they would get irritated every time they try to use a remote and realize that something's wrong with the batteries." Like that's that kind of petty. Like why would you do that? I don't. That's yucky. That's yucky. She's got a comeback planned for July. Okay. Kim Sejong, Topper Cliff.
Yeah. Yeah. 나를 가두기를 원해. 넌 굳이 어긋나의 숨은 weakness. Hey, 넌 교육의 나의 method. 그걸로 만족해 넌. 그게 너와 나의 차이라면 난 느껴지는 게 있긴 하네. 그조차 nothing. 넌 역시 stupid. 돌아서 날 봐 again. Ooh, baby. party에 초대 난 애초에 없었어. Dear God, please save little man. Look, I deserve it. 겉은 누가 봐도 난 증명해. I'm sure 너의 그 약한 something. 이미 알아 널 lie. Stop it. 뻔한 짓은 하지 마. Yeah. You like everything. 보여 날 level 부서져 보기는 했니? I'm no one 달라. 지키고 깨져. 여기 남아있어. Baby. party에 초대 넌 애초에 없었어. Dear God, please save little man. Look at this heaven. 겉은 누가 봐도 난 증명해. I'm sure 너에게 약한 손짓 따윈 닿지 않는 내겐 that's right. Yeah, I'm the right person. I'm standing alone here. 다 사실 yeah. 다 cliff oh yeah. Look at this heaven. 겉은 누가 봐도 난 증명해. I'm sure I am not lonely. Oh, darling, 필요치 않아 내겐 that's right. Yeah, I'm the right person. I'm standing alone here. Don't need a favor.
I was holding it 2 minutes. Is she one of the ones that acts? She has to be, right? Okay. I was about to say. Business proposal? Isn't that a romance? Who did she play in that? She's the imp. Is it the blue hair that's throwing me off? Now this came out 2 years ago, so how old was she 2 years ago? That's my first question. This was a very well produced, like, song, movie, skit, whatever you call this. I'm not gonna lie. I low-key forgot she was a person singing. I was so caught up in the fact that she was going through. Like, why did she hold on? Why did she snipe the other maid?
Dear God.
That was like the most random thing ever. Shout out to the little girl being in the elevator and listening. It would have hurt me if she sat there and stood to the fire. She's 96, so she's turning 30 now. Meow. I'm glad she let the little girl live. And I'm glad the little girl like sat there and sat quietly. Fun fact. If you get stabbed, not saying that you should ever get stabbed because you shouldn't, but if you do get stabbed, don't pull the blade out. All right? Contrary to most action films, if you pull the blade out, you're more likely to bleed out. You leave the blade in and you stabilize it so that it doesn't move in the event that it, especially if it cut a major artery or cut anywhere near that. Not that you should need to use it, but yeah. No, I didn't meow. What are you talking about, loud? Nobody meowed. Suspicious. I guess Business Proposal is going to be the next one that I watch. Oh. I'm seeing it, low key. I'm seeing it right here with the way she's got her part going. Right here is giving BB. You know how I feel about BB. Respectfully. She did her voice was beautiful across this entire thing though. And it's actually really nice that there didn't have to be like a whole lot going on in the background track to make this song as impactful as it was. And honestly, her incredible vocal performance really allowed for it to be like placed in this. I would never date somebody that smokes cigarettes, all right? But I'm going to tell you right now, in movies like this, in action movies, there's nothing hotter than a girl when she sits there and pulls out the cigarette, bro. I'm going to be so honest with you. That's pretty tough. That's pretty tough. That hold on. We got a post credit scene. Yo, I got scared for a second. I thought she was about to slowly take the gun out of that poor little girl's hand and blow her top smooth off. I was about to say, yeah, just F everything I just said. That was completely pointless for me. That was completely pointless for me to say. She did it to her anyways. No, but really, really, really good thing. Yeah. Took the gun out of the kid's hand, told her everything's gonna be okay and let her live, you know? Imagine that kid after the kid got off the elevator, though. That would be a nasty sight. Yeah, that would definitely get anybody that really, was part of something like that. What was the thank you for that, Alex. What was the context of the comeback? Like, what led to them doing it on Mnet, or the countdown, or whatever this this program had happened to be like? What led to this segment being a thing at this particular time? They asked for it and coordinated it themselves. Really? Huh. That is kind of cute. In a poetic kind of way. Not in a "oh, poor baby." Like, not that kind of way. It's low-key kind of heavy. It leaves a melancholy feeling. We'll do it ourselves. Really interesting. Really, really interesting. Yeah, apparently. Song went #1 after and has stayed there. And rightfully so, especially considering the context of everything. It'd be nice to see them do, even if you know we get a little sprinkle of something, you know, even if it's not the most drastic together forever kind of project thing. Um, this definitely is a encouraging step in the right direction. I can't imagine it was easy to do either. For everybody to convince each of their labels and everybody who they're doing projects with and everything to be like, hey, so the girls are getting married together. We don't know for how long, we don't know what's gonna happen, but we do want to do this one little event right here, and then we'll kind of see what happens. So it's nice to see that they were able to, like, despite the distance being time, not like physical distance, but like the distance being time, um, they kind of never, not just never forgot about each other, but never forgot about what they were as a giant masterclass of a puzzle that was placed together. Because they honestly, they fit together so very well in the stuff that I saw. Wow. Mnet finally did something. They did something nice right there at the end. I will give them that. Yeah, like even if it was like a small little event that they could schedule to fit in here, there, and everywhere in between, that I think that would be like really, really nice, and overall positive, a net positive across the board. It's nice to know that they always had each other's back, like despite everything. Because you can make the argument that as soon as your group breaks up and everybody stops having the same exact schedule day by day, you have any number of excuses to say, oh, that's why I couldn't check out so and so, that's why I couldn't keep up with so and so. So I think it's really, really nice to see that they were able to create such a thing, you know, and to bring back the nostalgia, bring back those vibes, but in a grander level almost, because they are more seasoned in the game now. So it's really interesting to see them at this point. That's wild, dude. Really, really good suggestion, Alex. Thank you for that.